Hello, Prep 3 students. I hope you're doing amazing. Today, inshallah, we're gonna study review D with you, teacher Marwa Shazli. Please bring your book in order to follow with me. Question 1. Complete the blog with the correct form of the words in brackets. We're gonna read a blog and complete the blanks with the correct word. Let's read together. Last week, our teacher told us number 1 to research between brackets, research information about airports. He advised us to space between brackets, use the Egyptian knowledge bank to find out information. In the next lesson, Omar told us about Marsa Alam International Airport. He told us that number 3 space between brackets might be difficult for tourists to get to the Red Sea before the airport was built. Today, the airport is open for 24 hours a day and every hour 1.200 passengers can travel through it. Then Haytham told us about Osaka Airport in Japan because it was next to many buildings. The old Osaka Airport couldn't grow. In the 1980s, Japan encouraged architects for space between brackets plan a new airport at sea. Number 5, space between brackets build a new island for the airport. 6, space between brackets must be very difficult. When it opened in 1984, the airport was the most expensive building project ever. The teacher then asked me, number 7, space between brackets, talk about Barra Airport. This airport is on a small island in the north of Britain, where planes land on a beach. I told the class that tourists often walked on the beach, so people warned them 8 space between brackets be careful when planes are going to land. Next week, the students in our class 9 space between brackets give a talk about railway stations. I think that this 10 space between brackets be interesting. Here, scan this code to find out some facts about the Hong Kong airport. So now let's go back to the question number 1, which is complete the blog with the correct form of the words in brackets. Okay, I want you to check your answers with me. 2, to use. 3, might have been. 4, to plan. 5, building. 6, must have been. 7, to talk. 8, to be. 9, are giving or going to give. 10, will be. I hope all your answers are correct. Question 2, read again and complete the sentences. So you're gonna do 2 things here. First one, you're gonna read the text, the blog again one more time, then come and complete these sentences. Number 1 is done for you. 1. Marsa Alam International Airport can take 1.200 passengers an hour. 2. In Japan, they decided to build a new airport space. 3. When the airport opened, space for Barra Airport is unusual because space. 5. Tourists on the beach have to be careful, space. 6. New week, the students, space. I want you to pause the video and do the steps I asked you to do. Now, let's check your answers. If you got any mistakes, please go back to the text and read one more time. 2 at sea. 3. It was the most expensive building project ever. 4. The planes land on a beach. 5. When planes are going to land. 6. Are given or going to give a talk about railway stations. I hope all the answers are correct. Perfect, guys. Let's move. Question 3, match the words and the meaning. So you're gonna read the words in the blue box and complete the sentences using them. The words in the blue box are passenger, carriage, graduate, pass, platform. Number 1, where you get on and off a train, it's called from platform. 2, complete school or university successful. 3, someone who rides on a plane, bus, etc. 4, part of a train where passengers sit. 5, be successful in an exam. Now I want you to pause the video and go back to your book and do the exercise. Let's check the answers now. For 2, graduate. 3, passenger. 4, carriage. 5, pass. Notice here the verb is graduate, but you got graduate is the person who graduates. Okay? Exercise 1. Complete the questions with the present simple or the present continuous, then ask and answer questions in pairs. Before we start this exercise, I want to give you a quick review on the usage of both tenses. Present simple, as we said, is used when we want to talk about facts, habits, or timetables. Perfect. What about the present continuous? Present continuous is used when you want to talk about something that's happening now. Okay. At the moment of speaking. Number 1, how you travel to school next Monday. What time you finish school today. Who you go on holiday with next summer. When be your next school lesson. What you do after school tomorrow. To give you a quick revision again, going to is used with plans. When I have a plan to do, or I have a plan to do, or intention. Okay. Present continuous is also used when I express yes, arrangements. So we can use the 3 tenses in the future to express different things. Present simple, for example, to indicate timetables in the future. Present continuous, the near future, when I got an arrangement. Going to is used when I have a plan or decision. Okay, I want you to take the time to do it. Let's read together. The first one is answered for you. Number 1, how you travel to school next Monday. How are you traveling to school next Monday? I'm taking the bus. Okay, so we understand here that he did some arrangements. Why? Because he's using the present continuous. 2, what time you finish school today. 3, who you go on holiday with next summer. 4, when be your next English lesson. 5, what you do after school tomorrow. I want you to pause this video and answer, then come back to check your answers. Okay, I want you to check the answers with me. Number 2, what time do you finish school today? I or we finish at, and you complete with whatever you think fits. 3, who are you going on holiday with next summer? I'm going with, you complete. 4. When is your next English lesson? It's at, you complete. 5. What are you doing after school tomorrow? I am, you complete. I hope all the answers are correct. Question 2. Complete the reported imperatives using these verbs. Okay? Advised, encouraged, ordered, told, warned. Okay, for first one is done for you. 1. Stop making so much noise, the teacher said. So here it's a kinda order. That's why we said ordered. The teacher ordered the students. We changed the verb said into ordered. The teacher ordered the students to stop making so much noise. Why did we put to here? Because it's imperative, okay? And is it not negative imperative? It's positive, affirmative imperative. That's why we use to. 2. Do your best, the teacher said to the class. Is this a warning? Is this an advice? Is this an encouragement? 3. You should stop eating so many chocolates, the doctor said to Hala. 4. Don't lose your money, my father said to us. 5. Please write to grandma, my mother said to me. I want you to pause this video and think carefully, go back to the lesson, reported speech, and study hard, then come back to answer. For number 2, encouraged the class to do their best. 3. Advised Hala to stop eating so many chocolates. 4. Warned us not to lose our money. 5. Told me to write to grandma. I hope all the answers are correct.